Now, the road to survival. 1 in 4 Rhode Islanders experience domestic violence in their lifetimes. And that abuse is not just limited to adults.
And according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, most victims first experience dating violence between the ages of 11 and 24. We sat down with one survivor who says her abuse started when she was just a teenager. At 6, how she says her abuser used opioids as another means of manipulation. Eyewitness News reporter Patrick Little has the story you'll see only on Eyewitness News.
At 5 o'clock, we introduce you to Charlotte, a sexual abuse survivor who is now sharing her story, how it started and how she got out. She was only a freshman in high school when, as she put it, a senior took a special interest in her.
He was like the master manipulator. He literally could basically get anyone to do anything for him.
Looking back now, at the age of 21, Charlotte realizes the severity of the situation she was in, but at the time she was only 13. He was 18.
It's really hard to admit that the person that you're madly in love with is a monster.
He would follow her bus home from school, check the texts on her phone, then about 1 year into the relationship.
One night at a party at his house, he was like a little bit drunk and he was grabbing me in front of everyone. And I said to him, I was like, no, I'm not feeling this. So he said that he was going to teach me a lesson, and he grabbed me and he dragged me into the other room and he raped me.
How old were you?
I was probably almost 14.
And after that happened, did you get out?
Nope.
Why?
He basically shot down my self-esteem so much that I thought that I wasn't worth anything.
Mental abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, and then he introduced a 14-year-old Charlotte to drugs.
He dealt drugs and stuff like that, so he ended up getting me hooked on opiates. Every time he would do something bad to me, I would use to numb it and forget it. Honestly, if I think about it, I really should not be alive right now.
Deb DeBear is the executive director of the Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence. She says it's very difficult, for teenagers especially, to get out of an abusive relationship.
What we're seeing is the rate of people reporting it or talking about it is increasing, which we see as a very positive sign. Teens and young people have historically been very reluctant because they're embarrassed if they find themselves in an unhealthy or in a dangerous relationship.
It feels like a whole other past life for me. Now I can just go on and, do other things with my life, have a full life.
Charlotte's now in college. She also travels around the country helping out other girls who were in this same situation. If you or someone you know is a victim of domestic abuse, we have a list of valuable resources for you on our website, WPRI.com. I'm Patrick.